It would help if the microphone wasn't muted. Hello, Fram. How are you doing? This is... I have no idea if anybody's going to show up, because this is ad hoc, just making sure everything works. But so far, so good. We're just going to play some Balatro ahead of my Major League Balatro first matchup on Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday with Nito Queen. So that should be good. Mostly I'm just trying to make sure that all of the tech still works correctly, because that would be nice if it did. But we're just going to play some... I haven't played like regular Balatro in freaking ages, man. What deck and stakes do I think people are going to be doing? Yeah, I'm primarily the YouTube side of things, but because I've got now multi-stream going, I can stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time, so that's nice. Just got to remember to hit all the correct buttons at the right time, otherwise you'll just be staring at the wrong screens a lot. What deck are people going to run in this tournament, do we think? Ghost deck's popular. And we'll try... Purple Stake? I never do Purple Stake. Right, I need to take a note of something that's happening over on my other screen. It's part of the reason why we're here testing stuff. You can't see that. Right. Trying to hotfix stuff on the fly. The current stream bitrate is lower than recommended. We recommend you use a stream bitrate of 6800 kbps. Am I not doing that? Hi, Nightfalls. If you're ever on YouTube, the description of this stream should have links that will take you to 2 of Zeno TV's videos for a trailer for the Major League and the how it works. So basically there is a mod that lets you play Balatro in multiplayer, and we have 12 creators all playing a league to see who wins by doing head-to-head matches in 2 groups, and then the groups merge into a bracket at the end. So all of that information is linked down below over on the YouTube side of things, which is hopefully working correctly. Just doing some fixing stuff, because I'd rather fix stuff now, make sure stuff's working now, rather than doing it live on the night when I actually have to play Nito. Oh yeah, midstream fixing stuff is the best time to fix stuff, right? But the problem is, it's only a problem that exists when I'm streaming, so I can't fix the problem if I'm not live, because the information isn't there for me to help fix it. So, you know, there's that. Let's have a look over on the OBS side of things. Yeah, so the problem I'm having is that I'm streaming through a service called Restream that goes to YouTube and Twitch. So I don't know where the bottleneck in my problems is, whether it's with me, whether it's with Restream, whether it's on one of the 2 places that I'm currently streaming to. So that's the fuss that I'm having, basically. Basically, YouTube says that my bitrate is not high enough. So I have to figure out, is there somewhere that I can increase my bitrate in OBS while using the output. There it is, bitrate. Let's put that up to 6800. And if this works, I'll be very happy. Because then that'll be one of my problems resolved. Because I've got really good internet here. I've got gigabit internet. So hopefully that fixes things. It says good connection now. Huzzah! Alright, so that means we can actually just play video games, which is great. So, let's play some Balatro. How is everybody? Welcome in. We don't skip. Skipping is bad. Guess we're trying for a straight, but I don't love it. We can look for 2 queens and 2 tens, or one of the 4 jacks. Or we could pivot to clubs right away, even though we just threw 2 clubs away. Oh, it's going so well so quickly. Well, we would have made the full house on that. Thank you for the jack. Thank you so, so much. Let me close out of a bunch of other windows I now don't need. Ooh, banana. So the way the mod, blah 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 blah. The way the multiplayer mod works is you do the first 6 antes regularly, and then the second boss blind on ante 6 is your opponent's score and your score going head to head. So do I want to take the banana, or do you go buffoon pack and hope for something better? I'm definitely not going to hex the banana, is the thing. So I guess we go buffoon pack. And go face cards, hex this. You do the first 5 battles, the second ante is the PvP one, yeah? Yeah, sorry. 6 rounds. So, assuming you don't skip, because skipping is not advised, on the 6th round, you'll be head-to-head with your opponent. But we don't currently have an opponent because we're just doing offline single-player tech and practice. This should be fine, right? Yeah. Good. So, you don't actually want to optimize for winning at ante 8. You want to kind of optimize for winning in late ante 6, mid ante 7 against your opponent. Hey, Bradley, welcome in. Now, it's way too soon to even consider making obelisk work. I don't really want to make straights work either. So we're just going to hold on for our economy right now. We'll keep the pair of 6s. Though I think this will probably be enough with the smiley face. It's just hard to know if we're making good best scoring decisions when we're not seeing multiple paths through a seed. But we'll do what we can. Ankh. No Ankh, but there's no face cards here, so get immolated. I actually threw you a challenge on Twitter, but I'm probably too small right now for you to consider, but I'll be back in 6 months. Ah, no, I basically don't touch Twitter because it's Twitter, not Blue Sky. So I see Blue Sky more than Twitter. Twitter, I check basically if I'm going to post something over there. If I'm not posting something, I'm not touching Twitter. It's not in my bookmarks. The app isn't on my phone home screen. I just don't go there. So if I haven't replied to you directly on Twitter, that would be why. Right, we got loads of money, but way fewer cards. So glad we didn't take Blue Joker first. I will take Death. We don't need Director's Cut because you wouldn't need Director's Cut in the multiplayer. 3 of a kind, I guess. Best way to use Zitter is to just not touch it. Correct. Small blind 1000, I think we'll be fine there as well. We can get a bunch of interest. We'll keep the 6s for possible full house shenanigans. Oh yeah, no, you can't just skip the PvP fights. That's what we're here for. Alright, show me some face cards. That's not bad. Is this enough? 5 malts, 20, 60 chips, 60 times 20, 6 times 10 is 600, 60 times 20 is 1200. This is enough without burning the death card. That's just mathematics. I am just gonna do this while I blow my nose real quick. Because nobody needs to hear or see that. Right, Mystic Summit would be fine in the very, very short term, but we want X-Malt. No 10s means we hermit for the money so we can reroll deeper. I'll grab that just for now. We'll check this for blue seals, I think is the general strategy. A queen blue seal. I'll do it. +1 discard. I honestly don't mind at this exact juncture. Oh, it's always number wang. We've got trip 5s. We've got a straight. I want to get rid of my discards first, but I don't want to get... All of these cards are playable. But is this enough to win if we just ditch all the discards? I think it is. Can we get the King of Spades? Evidently not, but this plus 15, plus that, plus this. Hopefully it's enough. It's plenty. We're at 4 grand, so we can roll into some more money, do some more re-rolling. That is absolutely acceptable right now. Chips and free re-rolls. Another Immolate or an Aura. I think we take the Aura because we still have Death, so we can Death into the Aura'd card. Free re-roll. Don't need to make straight flushes. The wall we know we can do with a straight, we just did. And we're stronger now, so... If this were the Versus mod, this would be the first time we come up against our actual opponent. So now the goal is to score as many points as possible in this exact round. Hey, Murphy, welcome in. I figured out the tech problem I was having, so today is already a victory. But yeah, I've got Nito on Wednesday. We're probably going to copy this blue queen, blue seal queen, and then pick a hand to try and commit to. Or we could copy the king. It's one of the two. Oh. Probably copy the queen and then play trips. I think. So we're on a Venus run. Give me that sweet, sweet levels. Trance, fine by me. With some paintbrush as well. You're spoiling me. Do we just take more queens? Or do we think about glassing some stuff? No, right now I'm just going to take more queens. Because then we can play them, we can hold them, we have options. Oh, queens. That's a shame. Emergency backup pairs. Also, I forgot I can reroll that for free. Right, get rid of all this trash. I don't need this trash. So many pairs. So many pairs. Alright, let's go here. And we could play this and look for one of the other queens. Did not find it. That's fine. This will definitely win. Did I rewrite the match? Did I read the match time right? Starts in 6.5 hours. Dang those American time zones. No, my match isn't until Wednesday at 6 p.m. my time. Wednesday. Yeah, I'm the only European in the league, so time zone shenanigans has been a whole thing. Let's take... Well, we should use this first so we can find more of them. Let's make this special. That's even more chips. Free reroll. Card Sharp is here. Just did a whole video about that guy. But as an Eternal, playing trips twice and holding the queens, I think I'm just going to hold out for better. Right, there's one of our queens. Now I need a king or a jack, please. That'll do it. It's hard to know because, like, obviously, if you find a run-breaking thing and your opponent doesn't, or in this case, if my opponent finds a run-breaking thing and I don't, I have no idea whether this run is in a really good spot or really, really not. $11 planets. I'm gonna go lucky on the king. Take the free reroll. Deja vu. Absolutely. We'll stick that probably on the foil king of spades if we can. Stay up with, well, maybe not yet, but stay with I can't remember how I was going to finish that sentence, honestly. So I put the discard button on the left within the first week of playing the beta in the summer of 2023 because it felt more natural to me that way, and I've kept it that way ever since, the whole time. It's just how it has always been. And is how it will continue to always be, basically. We could double this and play two of those. We have discards left. We're obviously not going to get any benefit of these queens in relation to them having blue seals, so let's do this and this. I should have used one more discard. We're fine. No problems. Alright, Burnt Joker is a no. Swashbuckler is a no. More Magician. Absolutely. We could go Stone cards and try and play them alongside the three of a kinds we're playing. But, like, we're not getting great stuff up here yet. Obviously, having the extra discard is lovely. I don't want to win yet. Well, we should probably do this. And then if I play this pair and don't get lucky, can I find a third king? Yeah, king. Come here. Alright, we did not find a third king. That's fine. We'll play this 3 of a kind. We get at least 1 blue seal. Venus up to level 7. Good, right. I'm not taking either of those. Reroll it. Bootstraps isn't bad if I want to start hoarding money, but I don't really want to start hoarding money. No, probably not. No, no. If I get an addition on either of these are not jokers that I want to keep forever. That's right, we didn't win anyway. Oh, I get 2. Sell it. Sell it. Check it for good things. I'll take a fancy king. And I'm actually going to buy Splash here, because then I can do trips and 1 of each of the other face cards and get it all to score. So that's exciting. That's just quads, you know, super casual. I'm actually just going to not play these aces, which is like very aggressive, but I feel like you need to be in situations like this. Right here, we can do this. We can do this and get the jack to score. That's why we took this way in the first place. And we get the cash payout. And we get 2 more Venuses. Alright, things are going okay. Things are going okay. No and no. A 10 into a jack. Absolutely. And a 2 into a queen of spades. I wish these had an addition or something on them. That would be really nice, but so far no luck. I'm not going to skip. Oh, that's beautiful. 100 chips on 3 of a kind is probably better than something here. I could just find some X-Malt now. No repeat hand types this round. Sure thing. Okay, what is my best card? Repeating foil queen is pretty good. Lucky foil king of spades is pretty good. What do you think? When do you think the big update will... What do you think the big update will have when it rolls out? It's been confirmed that there will be a big rework of wild cards, the enhancement and the associated synergies. Matador is getting a complete rework. Other than that, so here's the thing. I met Local Thunk a year ago. We hung out for 3 days in Oxford in England, and we chatted a bunch about possible changes and things that might come down the line in the big update when that comes around. But he was telling me personally, not the internet. And so I have lots of things that he has said that might get changed, but I don't want to speculate about things that haven't been confirmed because he told me those things privately. And if I misspeak or if somebody misconstrues what I say, then that looks bad on him and me. So until the big update comes, I'm just relaying stuff that has been said in official places, basically. It's not very exciting, but yeah, I don't want to piss anybody off, especially not when they made the best game of 2024. What are we doing here? I'm going to play this pair of jacks. No repeat hand types this round, so we're going to play trips after this. I just want to find really good cards. Yes. Now here's the question. Do I hold cryptid for emergencies? Or do I just pop it now? I think I'd probably hold it for emergencies, right? I don't need to make more queens because I can only get 2 planets out of this, and we already have 4. I need... Oh, you're right. I can't make 2 of these if I'm holding this. Yeah, that was dumb. That was a misplay. Now, the shop is kind. The shop is very kind. Right, I need something that can multiply this. Like photograph would be perfect here. Because right now we've got all this all this multiplier, but no X mult to really kick it up a notch. Don't need to worry so much about having 1 hand spare. Alright, let's do this then. Play 1 extra jack because splash, but we don't want to play 4 of a kind because level 12. Get 2 planets. I should really be double checking for the voucher that gives me 1 extra consumable slot. Because then I could make 3 of these guys in a round. Egg. Hello, egg. I'm probably spending too much of my money. Because I probably should be trying to preserve my capacity to get interest. Hello. Hello there. What are we going to drop for that is a great question. Well, considering this is plus 31, we can probably drop the 15 here. And that way we can play more than 1 hand and not have to worry about getting rid of all of our discards. I would think. Let's look for kings instead of hoarding jacks. Now, what do I want to copy? It's got to be this if I'm leaving this polychrome on the right. Can I please have either a king or a queen? Can't wait for the tournament. Is there a way people can donate to the pool for charity? I don't know if there is. I can try and find out. Alright, I've asked the organizer and we'll see if they come back with anything. But I don't know if anything like that has been set up prior to now. We're going to go with trips and a bonus queen. God, I'd love a lucky cat about now. That would be nice. Reroll those. Are you one of the players in the MLB? I am in one of the 12 entrants to Major League Balatro, yes. I am in the left-hand blue side of the bracket, I believe it is. Thank you, Lucky Cards, for all the extra money. I'm going to blow my nose again. Excuse me. Yeah, my first match is on Wednesday against Nito Queen. Should be a hoot. Oh, why yes. I will take Fancy Queens. Right, I really want some X-Malt. We are lacking in anything really good right now. The organizer says there is not a link set up for that kind of thing. Is it invitational? Yeah, so it was arranged by Zeno TV. He put out queries and questions to content creators and people got back to him and so forth. So it was his creation. It's all unofficial and whatnot. He was just the one doing all the administration, getting it arranged. Nito Queen did the logo art. He did the trailer. That stuff. I just want some X-Malt, man. Or more money. Right, clubs are no good to me here. But we know most of our good stuff is in spades. That's a lot of good stuff. There's a lot of good stuff. We can do the king, but we don't need to worry about winning that badly. I'm more invested in having lucky cards have the chance to score. So if we score less than 50,000 points, which we clearly don't, we can have a second chance to play lucky cards. Show me X-Malt. This is the game's way of punishing me earlier for not taking card sharp when we had the chance. But level 21, 3 of a kind, is not bad going. No and no. Yes. I mean, if we have to, we could. We roll down aggressively now. What do we sell? Great question. That could do a lot of scoring off of the base 43 we have. It's currently on clubs. Our boss blind is the tooth. Okay. So this is when everything could potentially pop off. But whether it will remains to be seen. What we don't have is any wild face cards. So we can do this. Clubs give 1.5x when scored. It's not going to be that much. Well, we could do... Yeah, we can... With Splash, we can do this. That's actually more okay. We should make something with Death. I'm going to the Red Seal. So 48 mult, 53 mult. And then this goes wild. So there's something here. It's not quite as broken as Ancient Joker does get, but there is something here. We could go +3 hand size for finding all of the spades. Honestly, I think that's worth it. Probably consider sorting by suit at this stage. Now we need to play trips. Trips in spades. Well, we could do ace king King, king, jack. I suppose. I'm going to do this on both of these guys just because they don't have an addition yet. Or an enhancement. They have an addition, not the enhancement. Even though those aren't the colours we need. So, trips and 2 extra spades. And a bunch of lucky stuff. Goodbye, my money. Yeah, these are the kinds of things we need to do big combos in the big game. I think the question is, can you win the rounds 2 through 5? It seems like good from 6 onwards. 4 lives, right? Yeah, so you get 4 lives. And obviously, lots of builds come online late into the game, but your opponent will also be working to get those builds to come online late into the game. So it's like you're both on the same playing field. It's just a case of what can you do about it. Right, we don't have a thing here, so we can do diamonds this time. Right. I'd like 1 more diamond and 1 more blue seal. I played a few and had an opponent that went glass cannon early and just won rounds 2 through 5. It's a strategy. It absolutely is. Right, so trips and extra diamonds. Put the lucky at the front to try and get it to proc extra mult. Put the non-face cards on the right so that they get more value from smiley face up front. And go. $1.1 million. It ain't bad. It ain't bad. You're back. I'm not interested. I'm also not interested. Clubs. I think we can make clubs work. Right. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I want 1 more. Blue seal, don't I? Really? That's not 1. Why did I throw the queen? I need to play the queen. Dum-dum. Well, this has gotten really out of hand really fast. Alright, this is what we want. Hopefully this is fine. And when it finally picks hearts, we'll have tons and tons and tons of value. But if nothing else, this has shown the value of having the blue seals on our cards for sure. Extra Venus. Yeah, go on then. Every little helps. Spades. Must play 5 cards. Sure thing, buddy. Can I get more of what I actually need, please? Like, this ace of spades is great, but until I get the trips in something else, it's not super helpful. Alright, spade, trip, trip. Or we could do trip, 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 spade. I have a problem. I have to play 5 cards. I can't play trips at all. Whatsoever. That's unideal, isn't it? So what do I play? guess I'm doing this, which is very awkward. Yeah, this is really, really unideal. Spade, queen, queen, spade, spade. Yeah, like, it's fine when it works, right? No sign. Who's our boss blind? Violet Vessel. That'll be fine if it works. No sign of any more X-Malt. Can I please get $20 out of a lucky card? Clubs. You know what? I'm going to play... all of my lucky cards. And just try and find better other stuff. Yes, $20! Huzzah! Right, still on clubs. I'm happy enough playing Trip Queens, except Trip Queens doesn't have any freaking clubs in it. So, you know what? Let's play this. Hold the two kings, the two blue seals. I should be copying Wily Joker in those moments, but it's fine. Club, club. There's a very... oh, that's a full house. God damn it. Okay. Club, club, club. That way round. That's lovely. That's great. I think I'm happy with this. Twas happy with that. But are we going to get past ante-8? I like having both of those in play. Rothkin, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hearts on the end. This is our last fight? No, this is our big blind. But I could skip. There's Photograph. Oh, finally, Photograph shows up. Yeah, I've not been streaming lots lately. I'm still in, if you've been following along the videos and stuff, I'm still in the annals of trying to move house, and it's not going anywhere fast and I hate it, but we'll get there eventually, right? I think I'm gonna do this. This seems too good not to do. Oh. -1 hand size. That seems like a mistake. Seems like a trick. Okay, we're on hearts. None of this is hearts. Where do I even have most of my hearts? In queens. Alright, I'd like to see more of these guys, honestly. But we can do that on those, just to get a good round right now. And then hearts on the right, lucky on the left. Now what do I want to copy? Probably Ancient Joker, because that's going to proc way more times than Photograph is. Except Photograph's going on the first face card, And this is going on hearts. So I think I actually want to do this. Oh yeah, 7 million. Lovely. Too late for trance. Way too late for trance. Familiar's not bad. Deja vu on diamonds. We don't have any face card diamonds. There's a tragedy. We could put it on a 9. Because that still qualifies for Ancient Joker procking. And then, is there anything incredible in this buffoon pack? There is not. Alright, diamonds to finish. 1.2 million. We really don't need the blue seals anymore, so we can cycle through some of those. I just want to see some more diamonds. That's not bad. That one out front. Then I guess this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. Alright, we won't run that endless because it will never go super far with what we've got going on, split between all the different suits playing 3 of a kind. Alright, I'm going to go to the little boys' room. I'm going to let you guys fight over in the comments which deck should I play next. Like, if you were doing multiplayer with me right now, what would you pick to play? Alright, I'll be right back. He's back. Have a good one, Fram. Oh, do I still have the wheel? Oh my god, I do. This is fine. We can do this. Anaglyph. We can do Anaglyph. Alright, we can do Anaglyph. Play single player Anaglyph deck, and we'll stay on purple stake. There's a challenge. Slide myself over slightly. There, that's a nice spot to be in. I don't need even more skip tags on Anaglyph deck. That would be ludicrous. Please be 300 points. You're not. Rude. Alright, 2 pair. We could, I don't really want to. Oh boy. Okay, this is happening, I guess. Not really something you want to be working towards with skip tags around though, but hey, it is what it is. But we just want to play every hand that we can. That doesn't qualify. So we're going to have less money, but hopefully that's okay. Hopefully they should have been 300 points since you asked nicely. I know. I always try. Alright, temperance is not doing very much for us right now. None of this, in fact, is. Let's just work on our very early economy. Must play 5 cards. Here is ace high. The jack does not impact ride the bus if it doesn't score. High card is 100 points. We could play the 7s and hope it doesn't score too much. And then play the trips. Sorted. Lovely stuff. And we get our first skip tag, which we may never use if we keep grinding the bus up. We don't need any of this. I just want to keep my economy building. Excuse you. Go away. Well, this is unideal, isn't it? That's better. Alright, here's 3 high cards in a row. I'll take a pair. Pair is fine. And a straight flush for good measure, because that's always nice. Straights, 2 pairs, Anaglyph. Honestly, none of this fills me with hope. Do we go buffoon? Get 4 jokers for free. We miss out on +4 malt here. Sure. We'll lean into the odd play. Oh, we got these things. Defensive joker. Plus 125 chips for every life less than your nemesis. Currently plus 0 chips. So we are not going to be playing with these jokers in the tournament. So fun and interesting, but not what we're playing with right now. Amazingly, we get smiley face, which is face cards, and photograph, which is face cards. So my only option here, I mean, I could take these 2 and sell them, or I could take walkie-talkie, which like does not fill me with enthusiasm. Now, invisible joker fills me with enthusiasm. And to go with that, we could start playing 4 cards for square joker with everything that we play with ride the bus. That would be 16 chips around. Honestly, I think that's probably okay. We just find some X-Malt now. All of our spades are debuffed. Back to sorting by rank. 2,000 points. Just play 4 cards. Doesn't have to be 4 scoring cards. Just play 4 cards. Okay, 200 points for that. $500 points for that. Use one of my discards. This wouldn't affect me anyway because it's debuffed, but just being in good habits, I suppose. Alright, 16 malt, 16 chips. 1 of 2 there. Even Steven is not terrible, just because we have numbers that we're playing rather than face cards specifically. I'm going to take mail and rebate, though, for the economy. What's Invisible Joker going to copy? No idea. Let's just ditch these. Play 4 cards. Always play 4 cards. And 4 cards again, although I'm risking not having enough points now. You want me to discard 9s, so I will discard a 9. There is... Trip 7s is a nice thing to be holding on to. Play ace high. It is going to copy a joker. You are correct. You are very correct in that. Now, do we sell mail-in rebate first to make sure it copies one of the scoring jokers? Every face card synergy in the history of the world has showed up. I will take the money. Earth, Runner, even Stevens, come on. This is not inspiring stuff. Alright, that's fine. We'll take a swashbuckler just for now. -1 hand size boss coming up. Keep up with just grinding up the bus, but I need X-Malt or something funky. We might be scoring too aggressively now. Yeah, we're too strong. Also, I forgot to look at mail and rebate because I'm silly. Well, well, well. Hello, stuntman. What brings you round these parts, eh? Alright, love all the extra cash. Right, what are we going to get rid of? We just got a bunch of extra cash, so we'll take him. And we'll see how this goes. -1 hand size. Our hand size is 5. So we might not be able to get more on Square Joker right now. And that is okay. I'm going to look for an extra 3. How does this actually shake out? Oh, well. What was I worried about? Nothing. I shouldn't have been worried about anything. I will make a face card one of those, although we probably won't see many of them. Dinosaur Tim, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Let's do more Stone Card Tower stuff. And here, a golden ace. Critting of common jokers is not something I need at all. Let's do that. And we're just going to win, so we might as well take what little upgrades we can get right now. 13,000 points. No to the castle, no to madness. Nice to draw a pair there. Oh, hello, Ballot. Are you actually useful to me? Not really. Which is a shame. I'm going to drop Swashbuckler for it, though, because I think it has more potential to do interesting things. How does high card shape up right now? 9,000 points, so we get to play high card at least twice, which is nice. Just wondering how out of frame I was blowing my nose there, but we're fine. Hiker Hanging Chad is fun, but too late. I need X-Mop, man, and then I'm going to sneeze again. There's like 7 sneezes. Oh, goddamn. Yes, abso-freaking-lutely. Base chips and malt are halved. That's actually good for us right now. Means we can play more hands. Or 2 whole hands. It's something for sure. Acrobat. Problem is, well, it's going to triple this, but only on the last hand. Which is not very strong, is it, really? Oh, my nose. Adds a stone card each round is not what I need. Where's all the really good stuff? Fancy ace. Fancy 8. Phone is doing annoying things. We definitely play this with the ace up front for Hanging Chad to get $9 out of it. See, 1 Stuntman is worth like 3 Square Jokers right now. So really I do need some X-Malt. I will take Fancy 8 and the Fancy 7. That's pretty good. Would I rather 30 chips or 250 malt? Well, X times Y. Would I rather plus 30 on one side of that equation or plus 250 on that side of the equation? Seems to answer itself pretty succinctly. Whooper Squups, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Hope you are doing well. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards? Yeah. Alright, at this point I could get rid of Square Joker for some other X-Malt, except not that, because I'm never going to find 4 cards to play with a tiny, tiny, tiny hand size here. Decrease the level of the played poker hand. We've upgraded nothing. So 4 cards. Oh my God. My nose is a menace. It's going to get me in trouble. Just play the pair. Pair is fine. Don't need to worry about re-triggering anything. If I had the gold seal card, I'd put Hanging Chad on the left for Brainstorm to copy Hanging Chad, but not right now. Show me more things. Too late for you, Spare Trousers. Where is every Xmop card in the history of the universe? Is my question. We're still getting nearly 100 on Square, which is much closer in relation to Stuntman, which is something. I'm going to look for that gold seal card. I probably should have been doing that aggressively as well, but it's fine. A Jambo. I'm alright. I got a bit of sniffles, but I've solved the technical issue I wanted to solve before starting the day, so I'm very happy about that. Loyalty card is not really what I'm after here at all. Glass is nice. Do I want 5 Mega Arcana packs? No. I have decided I don't. I'm just going to ditch the lovers. And then play Trip 3s. 38 malt on Ride the Bus. Let's just see what happens if we do that for my own curiosity. It's all much of a muchness, isn't it? Trading card is like too slow this late, I think. No worry, Jambo. So 12 creators are doing League, then Shootout of the Balatro PvP mod. 1 game a week for the next 5 weeks, and then the bracket finals thereafter. If you go to the YouTube stream of this, in the description of that, there will be links to the Zano TV trailer and explanation videos. So that's what's going on. So my first match is in 2 days' time against Nito Queen, the artist of many of the... Can we get to deck customization? Yeah, the artist of some of these, though I forget which ones. I know she did the Isaac one, for certain. We can't check the credits from here. Bus on the left is probably better if you can get a stone card on the left. It's not a bad shout, indeed. Rare, common, 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 rare. This is no good. Sell that. $40,000. That wants to be held at the end of the round to earn money. $28,000. How have I not seen that gold seal card yet? It's ludicrous. Because, like, our round scores are not that big. Defensive Joker is no good to us in single player. That's no good to me here either. The game is just being cruel and unusual. 110,000 points. $124 chips there. I should probably use this justice card sooner just to try and then find more subsequent justice cards. But I just want runs that really pop off, you know? I can't play any of you guys, so we're not going to get any extra Square Joker value here. And that's fine. Oh, if the game would be kind, that would be lovely. But the game has no interest in being kind, not to little old me. Let's do this. So we can do that. So we can do this. So we can do that. So we can do this. So we can do that. So that we can do this. Good. We got a tower for any face cards that come along. Oh, look. A face card came along. Let's just make more stone cards. If I can play 4 stone cards at any point, that would be nice. Adds the number of times the poker hand has been played to the malt in the run. 27. No. We got 7. Why did I reroll when I have $7? When did I get down to $7? I don't even know. If you play a pair of 8s with the Jack and King tacked onto the trigger to trigger Square Joker, since the pair is scored, the place that... Oh yeah, for sure, Swiss Soccer. You are correct. I probably just completely zoned out of the possibility that it was there, because I know I can do this and play ace high and not score the queen. I want this to score lucky for me. Please. So much so, I'm actually going to get extra procs off of it. Yes, we got the money. Lucky little old me. And then this better be 20,000. It better be 20,000. Good. Ancient Joker is back, and while I love it, with Stuntman and no base multiplier, it's basically useless to us. Oh, just give me something good. 220,000, 0 discards. This could kill us. This could kill us. God, but I wouldn't give for a lucky cat. Lucky cat right now would have just been so good. Right, we need 50,000 points out of this. To do that, probably the holographic ace. Or the lucky foil 8. I'm going to go big lucky on the re-triggering foil card. 1 plus 20 lucky proc will be enough. Stuntman is watching you. He's spying on your soul. Oh, come on, Spectral Pack. Do something interesting. Well, I'm not going to copy a random Joker at this point. That would be daft. This is the only option I really have, which is a little bit of a shame. Alright, Amber Acorn is possibly a bit of a problem. All these double tags are going to go to waste. Absolutely, they are. Square Joke is up to 168 chips. That is not bad going at all. Hey, Epic Ducks, how you been? Welcome in. Alright, we're getting full value out of our bus now. All 4 hands played. Oh, how does the inside of my nostril itch so bad? Right, the only thing here to do... We have the big blind to play. Give me temperance. No temperance. I could skip and get a bunch of money, but I don't have an opportunity to spend that money, so that's no good to me. Are we even going to get to 300,000 points here? Probably. Probably. Not bad myself. How about you and what's going on? I'm all right. House buying stuff is stressful, which I always expected it to be. Let's be real. Otherwise, I've got the Major League Balatro tournament for my first match. We lose! My first match starts on Wednesday against Nito Queen. So I just came on tonight to make sure all the technology and the computers and the streaming stuff was all working as expected. But yeah, I've got the bits that I thought were a little bit broken working, which is good. Oh my goodness. Have you seen more face cards in your entire life? Feels like it's half the deck in just face cards. Alright, I hear you. We can actually just do the flush here. It's alright, lucky cards are fickle, but they're allowed to be. It's in their nature. I don't think I'm going to ceremonial dagger here right now. I will just hoard an invisible joker for a while until something interesting happens. We have more jacks than queens. I'll play the queens and look for a jack. Oh, we found one. Right, where's the family? I will take that and just hold on to it. All heart cards are debuffed. No bother, mate. No bother. Alright, so now we just get to, hopefully, find something for Invisible to copy before we run out of steam. I'll do a $15 Hermit before we start shopping. That is not it. Oh, perishable. Damn you, gold stake. Why does it say 1 out of 5 jokers when you don't have any jokers? Oh, very clever. You had me going there for a second. You sneaky. You know what? I'll do this just to make this a little easier on us. Thank you for not shattering. No. Also no. I think the play hand button and discard button seems swapped. Not sure because it's, well, it is swapped. It's always swapped. I swapped them a year ago, year and a half ago, and never looked back. I just like it this way, basically. I need 4 of a kind, or preferably 5 of a kind at this stage. Otherwise, this run is just not going to get off the ground. 700 doesn't look like it's going to be it. I really would rather find 5 of a kind before committing here. Oh, why, thank you. Now, we need to find something really good in the shop. Alright, so this is happening. Also, I got a load of money. Where did I get a load of money from? I don't even know. I feel like I didn't have this much money 5 seconds ago. Another queen? I'm going to skip the king. We should probably take Scary Face if we are playing all these kings and queens. Yes, Q Magi or Maggie. Major League Balatro is a tournament that is created by Zeno TV. You'll find him on Twitch and YouTube, and we're using the Balatro multiplayer mod, and there are 12 creators going head to head over a series of leagues and tournaments to see who wins after many rounds of Balatro over the coming weeks, basically. So if we were actually in the tournament right now, this is really good because it gives me 6 extra chances to score points that my opponent might not get if they didn't commit to making double burglar. So now we need some multiplier because we can't live off 4 of a kind forever. Yes, there is a multiplayer Balatro mod where you get a certain number of lives, and then every boss blind after the first floor, you go up against your opponent, and whoever scores the most points during that round keeps a life, and whoever loses a life. That is the very brief description of the multiplayer mod. What do I want here? Okay. Queens into kings is less desirable because we've got fewer kings. So let's 2 into a jack. Fool, another death card. Do I want to raise the interest cap? There are multiplayer jokers added, yes. The mod has them. They are in the collection. You can see some of them on this page. But we are not playing with the modded stuff. We are only using the mod. We're playing vanilla otherwise. There is a reported bug that these can appear even when you have the vanilla settings on. So there is just a gentleman's and gentle ladies agreement not to take these if they appear. Right, what do we want? What do we want? Not those, not that. That's $1 though, so I'll do that for nothing. Oh, I need some scoring. Yeah, I haven't touched a lot of Balatro in... Like, there was a speedrun qualifier a couple of months ago that I just grinded out for like a week. And then after that, I didn't touch Balatro for ages. Right, how good is 5 of a kind right now? Because we really, really need to find some multiplier. Retrigger all played face cards. That'll help. That will help a lot. Earn $5 if 3 or more face cards are discarded at the same time. I can do that as well. Upgrade 4 of a kind by 6 levels. Why, yes. I think I will. I gave up a bit after C+, didn't have it in me to go for C++, still watch a fair amount of Balatro videos. I can totally understand that. Like the... Oh, hello. The grind for C++ is like a very specific thing to want to do. Alright, so that was a 10. We can now see some of the other stuff. That was also a 10. I'm really dumb. Faceless Joker needs discards to operate and I can't discard because I have Burglar. Silly me. Alright, well, it'll be okay. Can I just get 5 of a kind now, please? Actually, we're playing 4 of a kinds because we leveled it up by 7 levels, so that's fine. Yeah, I still appreciate the holographic plus 10 mult. That is something. Though, plus 11 there is better for now. I also still want to keep my interest high. Oh yeah, Green Joker would have been solid. I never think about Green Joker in that way. Like, it's never the thing that my brain goes to, like, how it actually operates. I just kind of gloss over it every time, which is probably not ideal. I must concede. What I really want is a bunch of enhancements on all these face cards. Like glass and plus malt and plus chips, because they're all getting triggered twice and all the rest. What would also be really good... What was my brain just going to say? The thought fell out of my brain immediately. Vagabond. Vagabond would be incredible right now. Can't use discards, not going to take it. I'll take that though. What am I going to get rid of? 2 3s is as good as anything else, I think. Excuse me. Right, Bull is interesting. Except we've got Scary Face for like a bajillion chips, so it's not that interesting. Retriggering Queen, I will take. Lucky Queen, I will take. Magician, I'm going to sneeze. Thank God for instant mute buttons, huh? Oh God, that's not 4 of a kind. Oh dear. I mean, I could probably play high card enough times that it wouldn't be a problem. This is all face cards, so hope for the best. Good, we get past the mark. If we come across the face or whatever it's called, we've got bigger problems. Do you think I need another hand? Do you think I've got enough hands? Probably got enough hands, right? There's Green Joker again, but it's probably a bit late for it now. Is it? 10 hands around, plus 10 malt. It's probably worth it. We can but try, innit? Oh no. Of course. Of course that's happening. Of course it is. Let's just play really small stuff for a while. Alright, that's 4 of a kind. How deep do I go on this is a great question. Hey, Katracine, how you doing? I'm alright, I'm full of allergies and sniffles, but other than that, I'm doing pretty well. Just trying to make this Green Joker massive before hopefully scoring enough points with 4 of a kind. Because 4 of a kind better than flush 5 right now. I'm going to hold death until we can hopefully enhance something. Am I? Am I? No, I'm not. I'm going to do this. Because that's worth even more chips to me. No. It's closer than I would like. Yeah, here's the deck at the moment. 12 queens, 11 jacks. Is not bad going. I'm glad you're doing well. You love to hear it. Mars? Planet X is something. I'm going to take the extra hand now that we've got Green Joker working. Alright, so we need at least 2 decent scoring hands we have learnt. So we can spend a while just tanking up Green Joker. Then we have to find some face cards and possibly play 2 rounds of quads. Right, here I go. Blow my nose again. It just won't end. Okay, with this situation, I'm gonna play the lucky card. Try and get some money. Right, one of those is worth 1,500. If I could get a jack back, I'll then play 4 of a kind and 4 of a kind again. But I'm going to go with an abundance of caution here. Oh yeah, we were way more than we need. I wonder if you have time to scale the Flush 5. We got 7 levels of 4 of a kind, so... And it's also going to be much harder to get between... Like, it's just the Jack of Spades we have and the Queen of Clubs that we can Flush 5 with. So, I'm not sure it's on the cards right now. Interesting face cards. Yes. Alright, all face cards are debuffed. Okay. So. We need to play as many 4 of a kinds as possible. $11,000 points. Another 11,000 points. It's just kings, queens, and jacks that we can do it with now. Oh, that's rough. That's not what we want to see. Give me it one way or the other way, but not both ways. Okay, that'll do. I hope. Is it enough? 12,002. Yes! Get wrecked, Boss Blind. Right, let's hold on for cash. The malt scaling on Flush 5 is the same as quads, and the plus 20 chips per level won't matter as much as all the chips from the jokers. Yeah, playing the 5th card, I guess, would be valuable. For sure. My brain's just consigned itself to where it is now, which is probably not the wisest way to play the game, for sure. Can I have $20, please? Nope. No, I cannot. But we are at 33 malt already up here, which is not bad going. Right, when do we play one of our quads? There's still 8 jacks in the deck. Let's do 1 now. It's probably way more points than I ever could need, but it was not. Delightful. But now just high card will be plenty. Alright, there you go. Didn't even need the king. Give me the money. Give me the fancy face cards. Polychrome 2, such a shame. The tooth is actually going to be a problem, isn't it? Because we have to play so many cards to get through the deck. Oh, stop giving me double trips like this. Thank you. With that glass jack, we can definitely... Oh, well. We'll do this first. And then show me some money. Never lucky. If I could not play this glass jack, I'd prefer not to. That's one way not to. Plus 47 malt over here. Yeah, you're right. I probably should just ditch 3 of them, shouldn't I? Smiley face. I'm gonna do this. I think it's a valid pivot right now. What with everything playing twice, so we're at 8 hands now. Oh yeah, we are comfortable with that. Do you just win because of how much malt you get and how much chips you have? You don't, but with 2 more high cards we can get there and not give up too much of our money. Don't get me wrong, it's a lot of our money to have given up, but it's all right. Absolutely not. We can't afford anything. Playing high card sets money to 0. This game doesn't want me to have money, does it? Especially not with 2 rentals in tow. Right, well, we saw last time 1 quads is definitely not enough to win. So we can comfortably just ditch 4 cards now. 81,000. Then we definitely want to play this jack. I probably want to play that king as well, let's be real. We can definitely win with high card with what we've got left. And if this doesn't win, then the quads win, and that's great. Lovely. 92,000 for a good quads. Ancient Joker, you keep showing up when I'm not able to pivot to you very well. As much as I would love to... Oh, wait. 28 malt on 4 of a kind. Maybe I should try and pivot. What would I get rid of, though? The other burglar? I think I'm going to do it, because the game is ultimately about trying to score, or at least PvP is about trying to score obnoxiously high amounts of points, so I think this does that best. So, diamonds. What do we have? We have queens and kings in diamonds. I like Smiley because we get the +5s before the multiplication happens on the re-triggering, so it just compounds well. Right, if we're not playing... We have 1 jack of diamonds. bits. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hey man, just discovered you really like your vibe. I really like your vibe. It definitely didn't scare the bejesus out of me at all, because I was like, what's that noise? We want diamonds. Diamonds, diamonds, diamonds. We found some diamonds. But we still need to make quads with diamonds. Also, we're burning green joker for discards, but at the same time, we need to find the stuff that we need, right? Thank you for the money. At this point, I wish I had have made more stuff into wildcards, but it is what it is. Alright, how does this look? It looks pretty good. Lost the glass, but that's fine. You are correct. That should be on the left of that for triggering order purposes. Well, now that goes right. We are on hearts next. 4 of a kind hearts in jacks. Give me another queen, or another diamond, because we have fewer of those. Not steals. Smiley face is back. Playing high cards sets money to 0. We want to play hearts now. We have 4 jack of hearts, 2 of queens. Alright, we'll start here. See how this goes. $186,000 is not bad going. Hopefully this is alright. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a big pivot, but it's doing all right. Spades are up next. Is it the boss blind? Soon, but not now, unless we skip. We could skip to secure spades, which we do have the most of. Which is an interesting prospect. Howdy, Ricin Addict. That's not a problematic name at all, right? Let's get some luck on those. And some more spades. Then skip and skip. I have to sell something for this boss blind, which is deeply upsetting. Oh no. Okay, what are we doing right now? Right in the here and now. Would you sell the Ancient Joker for a Chad? Probably. But right now, I have to sell Sock and Buskin to win. Which is a bummer, because it's doing so much work. But on spades, we can do so much more without it. Right, there's jacks to get us started. We just need one more jack. Well, that will do it. I think and hope. Is it worth? So this goes 28. This goes down to 16. This is 1.5x. So I don't think it's worth playing the 5th one. We also lose out on a bunch of chips, so yeah. That wasn't enough points. Excuse me? That's what I call a problem. All right. Fortunately, we find a second one. Good, we still win. How have we been going for nearly 2 hours already? That is ludicrous. All right, one more run for the evening. Where would you like me to play? Give me a deck of steak, all that fun malarkey. What do you fancy? Ghost deck. We can go back to Ghost deck. I think we started on Ghost deck, didn't we? It is a fan favorite though. And we'll drop down to purple steak, I think, for this. We don't need to do gold steak on everyone. We're unlikely to be doing gold steak on the big ones in the competition, rather. What is it with spammers sending me invoices thinking I'm going to open their really shady PDFs? Because I'm not. I'm not going to open their really shady PDFs. All right. Spitz, thank you for following. I appreciate it. Sorry, Cat, you got pipped on the ghost choice, I'm afraid. Right, let's show me some clubs. I have to remember now. Oops, I have to remember that we have all of the regular cards and not my 4 million jacks and queens. Do we think we can make flashcard work? Probably. We'll try. Why not try? We do skip for $25. It's the rare $25 skip. They're going to get rid of 2 of our cards, which is super unhelpful. Thank you for the full house, right when I needed it, though. And another one. Alright, so. Oh, amazing. Show me some blue seals. No, but I guess I'm taking a glass 9. And it's an interesting decision. I guess I'm taking the stone gold seal card. Familiar is interesting. Right, so now I want to play the face cards that they have a chance of giving me money. Big fan. Big fan of the money. Remember red deck gold stake? I don't really. Did I have a really terrible time trying to win on Red Deck Gold Stake in the road to 100%, because that sounds like something I would do. Feels like a real long time ago now, though, already, which is wild. Alright, more money means more opportunities for re-rolling. I'm just going to pass on this. I want interesting things. Oh, 6 tries doesn't sound too bad. I will take a bull and then try and balance earning money versus spending it on rerolls. $1,500 points for a high card is very welcome. Good. Loads of pennies. I'll make another one of those. I will get higher interest. Please give me $20. No. That could work. That could work. Discarded 6s every round. So our economy, solid, you know? I just need some X malt and some more plus malt and even more economy, I think. I think that would be pretty nice. Oh look, more economy. Absolutely, I will take this 8. Retrigger all face cards with business card is a very interesting prospect. We probably earn more for that than we do for golden. And we can score the extra molten stuff on those cards. We should be working up to 50 money because we have extra large interest as well. You want me to discard 6s? I wasn't even paying attention to that bit. Yeah, I get so obsessed with having the machine be all ready and pretty and perfect and ready to go that I'm probably prioritizing finding X-Malt too much. Boom. Show me something good. No. In a word, no. $3 and thin the deck out. I probably should do. I got ya. I saw the trading card. It's too good not to take. No repeat hand types this round. Alright, we'll be careful. We do not have postcard anymore. So that's fine. Something to discard. Do we have anything that we have less of already? 7s. No 7s here, so you can go. No repeat hand types. I'll play the 2 pair. That's fine. That's plenty of points. Show me more face cards to play at the end here. Oh, it was too good. Too strong. +1 hand size, always. Especially with so many gold cards in tow. Sure. You can be wild. You can be anything you want to be. I think you should avoid looking for the scoring engine until Ante 5 at least. The problem is, in PvP, you can start losing lives as soon as Ante 2. So either you give up the first 3 lives to then hopefully be online by life number 4, or you get your engine going early and stick with it. But you can't really do both. Because like, there's a subtle shift in how fast you should be prioritizing certain things with PvP versus regular runs. And I'm trying to think roughly in PvP brain right now in preparation for Wednesday. Goodbye, glass. I can make more of you. It's fine. Seance? Probably not. Not right now. I don't think. Yes. Hierophant. Those will trigger twice. That'll be nice. I mean, just because it didn't happen this run doesn't mean that it would be happening every run. Like, that would be, I think, using one piece of evidence to dictate every course of action thereafter. Burglar. I think we have to swap trading card for burglar. Because then we get to play 7 hands instead of 4, which is worth so much more in scoring to me. Right, so we can't discard anymore. And at some point, I do want to hoard my economy for Bull's sake. With only this many rounds left, I guess the king and the jack will be in my hand regardless. So we get the money. Mega Spectral Pack. Show me something fun. We could immolate for loads more money. We could. Problem I'm having with this particular run is I don't know what hand I'm playing to, like, be productive with. I'm just going to immolate. Took one of my jacks. I'm not going to Ankh. I will Familiar then. Alright, well, that's how that went. This is more money technically. I would like smiley face. We're back to having loads of face cards again. But what would I get rid of it for it? I guess business card at this stage. Swap out from economy for scoring. Oh, hologram. I think you're too late, buddy. Yeah, pretty much. Oh no, the water. What trouble I'm in. Yeah, play as many face cards as we can at this stage. Though I will try for a full house or something similar. Yeah, that's not bad. $5 extra from the spare hands is nice too. Celestial packs to find something to hold on to could be interesting. Do I want to throw away 2 cards? No, I want to take more money into flashcard, I think. And here... what do I want? I don't even know. I've got nothing interesting to do with face cards. Yeah, we might be able to edge up to full houses. Let's see. Oh, but we can't discard. We can't discard to get more full houses going. So we're going to spend as many high cards as we are full houses, I suppose. Which is tricky. Give me the money. Definitely not Fibonacci. More spectrals. If I sell the burglar, that's 3 less opportunities I have to score. I don't really care about buying Pluto. We could always find other nice face cards. Or planet cards, rather. Reserve parking is hilarious. Cryptid is what you love to see. Alright. So I would win if I had 7 cards. I win if I have 7 hands in the version against the computer. In PvP, you get to play all of your hands and see who has the most score after both players have played all of their hands on the boss blind. So I'm trying to play in a manner that would be befitting to scoring the most points over 7 hands rather than just winning within 3 hands, even if that means that the plays aren't ideal at this time. In PvP, I think having 7 hands would be more valuable for scoring more hands in a boss blind, even if I'm not necessarily playing all 7 hands now because there's no person to play against. Is the long and short of it. But I can play a pair. That's not a high card. I can play this pair, which is also not a high card. And then we can play that full house, except do I want to do Justice Cryptid now? Yeah, the PvP rules change a bunch of your priorities in the course of a run. 8 versus 11. So the issue there is that the burglar is worse than a joker that gives 2x mult 100% of the time. Because you'd rather have 100%, you'd rather have 2x mult on 4 hands rather than 75% more hands to play. Which is true provided we don't have anything scaling, which right now we don't. But I also haven't been presented with much in the way of 2x mult. jokers to play. I don't need to play the extras. I do not need to play the extras. I will take another familiar. I'll take the discount first. At this stage, I can't even remember which scaling I was presented. It has been a long, long day. No, yes. Where are we at? 9. Oh, the scaling is the planets. And we're like more slowly working up to them. I see. Let's go 10-8. Jack should have been on the right, but we were going to win anyway. Let's go with another glass Jack. And I mean, I can't say no to a blue seal, can I? Thanks for not taking my king. I want to not play high card, though, if it can be helped. Yeah, it's just burglar just lets you score off of your discards effectively, which is probably not the best way to think about it. I'm just a bit burglar brained at the moment. We found photograph though. Burglar is out. Right, so we're 11 and 11. Of course, there's no planet packs right now. Standard. Standard pack. Ooh. Plus 10 malt or goes twice. Goes twice with chips. And a deja vu. Delightful. Ooh. Okay. That's a lot to think about in one shop, isn't it? Bull, I'm not scaling much past. I mean, yes, 2x, so it is a little bit more than seeing double. But if I could see double and blackboard at the same time, that would be very nice. Probably just a bit too aggressive, though. Goodbye burglar, yeah, but what are we taking? Are we going to try and think to take both? This is 2x, this is 3x. We have more black cards than red cards, and then we want to play the red cards and hold the black cards. So we play the Jack of Diamonds. So I guess we're doing that. And leaving seeing double. You think seeing double is the better play? It's definitely going to be easier to proc, isn't it? Although we've only got one Jack. But we've got a lot of kings and queens, don't we? It's a shame Full House isn't like way higher leveled already. If we play a Full House, this is Smiley Face for plus 50. Triple it for 150, 1.5 it for 225. This is 2x to... Yeah, I think I'm just going to stick with this. Am I? Yeah. Oh, we got... Do stone cards count? I can't remember. If I'm holding a stone card, what happens with a blackboard? Oh, that's something I should know. All right, we'll make our lives easier. All face cards are drawn face down. Love that for me. Well, 39,000 is not bad. Give me the money. I'm not going to go around. Not a club in the bunch. Are you joking? I mean, we still win, but I really thought that was going to be a club. Well-timed immolate, probably not. We're back to having high card over telescope, which is unideal. This music is working for me today. I'm glad. I've heard this song for hundreds and hundreds of hours. Probably hundreds of thousands of loops by now. It's really funny. When I'm playing Balatro, I really like the song and I can listen to it all day. When I'm not playing Balatro, the song annoys me. I don't know if it's because I'm itching to play Balatro or because I want to be thinking about Balatro when I'm hearing the music. But if I'm just working or whatever, I can't sit and listen to this music all day. It drives me crazy in like the strangest way. All diamond cards are debuffed. That'll be fine. Right, let's deja vu you. I should probably have done this on glass if I really wanted to do scoring, but I wanted to get the level out of this guy. I should have just discarded and looked for other stuff, really. But here we are. My brain is too fried. Aura is lovely. Give me more money. Honestly, at this stage, I probably could have taken a holograph way back when. 30 chips when scored. That is going to be way more than bull in the big picture hands, I think. And it means I can feel less bad about spending all my money. Right, I need a club over there. Any club would be fantastic. That's not the club that I wanted. God damn. What do I have clubs in? It's 3 kings, 1 jack. Alright, well. In that case. Thank you. finally. Yeah, solid job out of the bull, for sure. I'm going to do one of these. I should have kept the glass king. I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know why I thought that king was an important one that I had to play when it really, really wasn't. These are the mistakes that I need to refine out when I'm doing actual tournament stuff. I'm gonna skip here. I'm just interested in enhanced face cards. But, you know, I'll take a Polychrome 7 if you make me. Card Sharp. I'm probably not going to play 2 full houses. Seltzer on a bunch of glass jacks here in the finale times. Retrigger all played cards. Retrigger all played face cards. I'm going to go in on... Oh, the glass diamonds are debuffed this round. That's a hoot. That's me not planning ahead at all. All right, well, I could use strength, or I could just play this straight. How are we doing on hand numbers? We have more full houses, so maybe I do the strength. What into what, though, is a fantastic question. Then we just need to find the glass in the finale. No. No. You're back. What's the boss blind? Crimson Heart. One random joker disabled. Driver's license. Hello. Hello, driver's license. Okay. We just ditch seeing double for driving license. This is all of our chips. This is our glass going wild. Although going wild on +10 is not exactly huge. You think loose scary face? Like, each face card is 90 chips. This is 3x malt. I can re-trigger enhanced cards for chips. You are correct. Alright, you sold me. That board's back. Right, we've got 8 hands. We can do a straight. But I don't want to. Hey, Zeno, welcome in. how are you doing? How have the matches been that have been played so far? I saw some of Malf and Doctor playing. Having a hoot, I'm sure. Everybody in chat on YouTube, Zeno is the guy who has orchestrated this entire tournament, and we are very grateful to him. Oh, cryptid. All right, no re-triggering. Nice. Love that for me. Who won between Doctor and Malf? I saw one round where Doctor had Oops All Sixes and Bloodstone and was just completely destroying, but I don't know if that was like match 1 of 3 or something else. I don't know what happened in the other 2 matches of the best of 3. Right, we smashed that one. Let's go over to here. So, yes, my match is Major League Balatro schedule. My match is on... What is this trying to do over here? It doesn't know what it exists as. Gothic and Nito, the 9th of April at 1 PM Eastern time. 6 PM UK time. Is what's occurring. The final hand of game 3, Doc 1 with a dusk glass that popped at the last second. God, that's tough. Those glass cards holding on for dear life. Alright guys, that is the stream for tonight. I can't believe it's been 2.5 hours. It went by so fast. But I will be back in 2 days' time. 2 days, and we will be playing Nito in my first round of the tournament. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me. I appreciate every time you guys spend your evenings or your afternoons or your mornings or whatever with me. I know there's a million other places on the internet you could be, and the fact that you choose to hang out with me is so wonderful, and I appreciate it so much. But I will see you guys in 2 days' time, unless I see you in other corners of the internet first. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'll see you guys soon. Cheers.